IVM.
There's a quick survey to fill out on ivmpodcast.com/survey. It lets us know a little bit more about who's listening to us. And you know what? We're going to do a few prizes. So, we'll do a random drawing of maybe 10 people and we'll send you all some swag. Remember, that's ivmpodcast.com/survey where you can fill out the survey.
Hello and welcome to episode 32 of Football Shootball. Now, before we get to the football, Sivaram and Sapre, I have a bone to pick with you all. So, the first time in my life, over the last 2 days, over the last 2 afternoons, I downloaded and watched Andaaz Apna Apna. Okay? I don't know if it's the time I'm watching it in or the age.
Downloaded?
Yeah, didn't have internet where I was. So, I downloaded it and I watched it. So I do not know if it has aged badly or why is it such a cult movie? It was stupid.
Can we first talk about your headphones and how awesome they are? This is some Skybags ka earphones, headphones or what?
But Andaaz Apna Apna Sapre, Andaaz Apna Apna.
Except that guy with the weird voice and he keeps saying Robert's friend. I forgot his name.
Bhalla.
That guy was cool. The rest was...
If you did not have internet and you downloaded, are you sure you downloaded the right movie?
Yes. Salman and Amir were there, and then Karishma and Ravina were all mixed up. So it was the correct movie.
It's okay. Some people don't like Inception also, so it's all right.
Yeah, Inception was equally dumb. But this, I don't know, because y'all kept praising it. I think it was your fault because y'all praised it way too much. I think y'all put too much behind the movie itself.
Like the Ronaldo transfer to United, it's our fault. We raised expectations.
But when you watched Omj Jagdish, you liked it, right?
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
See, I think this is more a movie enjoyed with company. Because we grew up with it, right? So it's possibly not aged well. I don't disagree, but I think it's better enjoyed with alcohol and company.
I have a slightly different take. I think you liked Omj Jagdish because it takes itself too seriously when it should not, which is what you kind of laugh at.
What do you mean? His dream is to build the world's fastest car. What do you mean it's too serious? It is very serious. He's the Elon Musk before Elon Musk.
Yeah, they took it too seriously. Andaaz Apna Apna or Gunda or Tiranga, on the other hand, know what they are into.
Fardeen would have been buying Twitter right now if he had made it, okay? So be careful what you say.
No. With all that money, he would have made some interiors in the house itself. So what how Gulmohar Villa?
I
would have said, chhod do, we'll buy new furniture and all. Kahan Twitter kharidenge ye log? Kuch nahi hoga inse.
Yes. So Omj Jagdish better than Andaaz Apna Apna. I think that is here and
I don't think why do we need to compare? Why do we need to compare?
I wish I liked it. Everyone I know has told me that it's a brilliant.
I think
I was watching it with the screen in my cupboard, okay, just to give you context. So I think that did help because I was.
Were you Harry Potter for 2 days?
I was unpacking and putting clothes in the cupboard, and this was there.
Did your wife give you a sock and set you free? Is that what happened?
So yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. We will get to the football. We'll get to it after messages.
Hello. It's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On This Round is On Me, Gauri meets Yash Kotak, co-founder and chief marketing officer of Bohiko. They discuss the future of the hemp industry. On Think Fast, Varun and Suchita analyze Cashify's business model and future plans. On The Longest Constitution, Priya explores the excesses of parliamentary privileges and the unsavory consequences they can have. On All Things Policy, the Takshashila folk outline a background of India's position in the advanced computing age. And on Tede Mede Raste, Keshav explores the age-old gates of Delhi, Kashmiri, Lahori, Turkman and Khuni. Do follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. And remember, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, do tell a friend. It really helps us out a lot. Also, don't forget to rate us on any platforms you're listening on, and you can also check us out on YouTube. We are also doing a small listener survey to better understand how you respond to our shows and advertising on the network. We would really appreciate it if you could spare a few minutes to fill it. It helps us build better shows for you. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week, SBI Life Insurance, India Water Portal, and Jupiter, a digital banking app.
So welcome back to episode 32, season 3 of Football Shootball. Last night, Sapre, Villarreal, you messaged us 5 minutes before the game started saying that, guys, we don't have to stay awake and watch tonight, right? And then 4 minutes after the game started, I think all our minds were changed.
Yeah, I don't think 4 minutes. I think 2 minutes in the match. And suddenly, like, Sony Liv also said, "Aaj main app crash nahi
It was
karega."
4 minutes, like 34. It was 12:34.
Yeah. But they also said, why are we getting so many users today? I don't want to get screwed up like last week. So they also didn't crash for some reason, unlike Villarreal, who did in the second half. Wow, what a match. I was going through my timeline and I've... so over the past 3-4 years, I don't know, this lot of Liverpool fans have just like propped up again. And they were just complaining on the timeline saying, what a bizarre game this is. We're so shitty. I think we're going to lose. It was nice, right? The scoreline was great, but just going through a timeline, looking all of them just like melting down was fantastic. And I hope they played just a 45-minute match because I don't know what happened in that halftime. In the Villarreal dressing room, we were sure what would happen in the Liverpool dressing room. Don't know what went wrong in the Villarreal dressing room though. But lovely first half, man.
I'm surprised you're surprised that a team coached by Emery collapsed in the second half. I mean, as an Arsenal fan, we have experience and more.
Yeah. You are better placed to kind of comment on that.
A lovely game though, like fun game. Until the fourth one went in, I think we were very intrigued. Like it could have gone anywhere. That is the beauty of Champions League football. Right in the semis, second legs, where it's the business end. So which is why, like normally, why would you watch Villarreal just play 7th in I think La Liga, play Liverpool, who are at best second in the EPL. Yeah, it was supposed to. I thought it would be like a one-sided affair. It wasn't. So, which is a bonus, right? So, let's just take what we can get. Because tonight, Benzema has all eyes on him to save football. He's going to change the course of Pep's career.
Okay, good segue that because anyone listening to this, they'll know the result. So, quick predictions then.
3-1 Madrid.
Who's going through? Madrid are going through that way. Okay, Sapre?
Madrid are going through, man.
Madrid are going through. Okay, it's going to be a City-Liverpool final from my end. I think they're going to have like all... The amazing part before we leave Liverpool is I found this... I mean, this is brilliant. Liverpool are going to play every possible game that they can play over the course of a season this year. And that is absolutely...
tremendous.
63 games or something which they had predicted. Hopefully, if they win and play in all competitions. My goodness, man.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
They're also the first... Klopp is the first manager to have the chance to win all, right? Ever. In the EPL. All trophies, yeah.
He's also the first manager to reach the finals of 3 competitions, like the Carling Cup, FA Cup and Champions League.
In the same year, yeah.
Same year, yeah. So, lovely. It would be great to see them lose the final, of course. Just the icing on the cake.
If Madrid make the final, nobody else is winning. Real Madrid do not lose
those finals.
Finals. They just don't lose finals. So I think if City, then Liverpool do have a chance. And this is what 2018 final, 2019 final, 2022. This is the era at least of Liverpool in Europe.
Yeah.
But stunning effort.
Just one point that Shivram made. Who wants to watch a 7th place team in the league? If you have seen the league, everybody is 7. Nobody wants to finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Like everybody is, I think, 7.
For a moment, I thought you were going to bring up United there.
But I thought
you stuck with La Liga. Where are United 7th? No.
Look, I'm going to take 5 minutes talking about United because I don't think I'm ever going to get a chance again this season to talk about United.
You beat Brentford,
who have the players likes of Eriksen.
Who is currently playing with additional enhancements like Karthik says.
He's got a big heart, man. Come
on. Open heart.
Seriously, 5 minutes about United. I was going to skip United, and I literally was during the entire.
No one cares about Ronaldo and Brentford, and it's fine.
After we're done with the podcast, I will just do a solo 5-minute recording.
Why don't you do what Karthik did? Go into a cupboard and do whatever you want, man. No one will bother you there.
Okay, but to the serious part of the Premier League, and I want to stick with Arsenal for a while. I don't think we ever start with Arsenal.
I've never heard those two phrases together. Let's go.
You know what? It is. What was it? United, Leeds, West Ham. Those were apparently
they play
Chelsea. Yeah, those were apparently the tough, the tricky games, the run of games before the North London derby, and Arsenal have absolutely aced it. And now I see the fixture. I never knew Tottenham have Liverpool to play. When did this come up? Tottenham was supposed to play only Arsenal and bottom clubs. When did this Liverpool fixture?
Yeah, I think Arsenal slipped it in. Arsenal have this funny way of doing it, where they lose the 3 easy games. Because if they had won those, we would have said they would have anyway won those, right? And then they would have normally lost to Chelsea.
There was Southampton was one. Palace was
Southampton, Newcastle, or maybe, yeah. So basically, they turned it around, right? So now it feels like they're better than what they are. Like, this is for whatever it's worth, it's a squad of kids. And there was no chance they were going to be fourth at the start of the season. Sapre, our second in command expert here after Karthik, who's actually an expert. Sapre predicted Arsenal will get relegated after the first 3 games, which they lost on the trot. And then,
I'm no better. I said relegation fight. So it is.
I mean, there's a reason I'm calling you experts. I'm just not making air quotes because this is a podcast, so people won't know I'm making air quotes.
Sorry, we said Everton. It's your fault you don't go back to the episodes and listen to them.
No one said Everton. You have DCL in your team since like the first 5 games. So let's be honest. Like, he did actually deliver for the first 5 games. Anyway, Arsenal have this lovely opportunity. If they beat Leeds and if they go to the Spurs Stadium, they will have the opportunity to beat Spurs and confirm 4th in their home stadium. So, I mean, it doesn't get more poetic than this. That All or Nothing on Amazon is going to be spectacular. It's going to be fantastic.
I know while you're speaking this, you got your fingers crossed because you also don't believe what you're saying right now. And I don't blame you.
Arsenal fans don't believe anything anymore.
And like you said, lose 3 games, winnable games, and then trash Chelsea and United back-to-back games.
Wait, why are you including United in the same breath as Chelsea?
Should I not?
It makes it look like, no, you said winnable games and then you said and thrash United. So it feels like United was never a winnable
United are part of the Super League, so I should be talking about United.
Super League.
The dirty dozen.
So you're in the cupboard, basically, which is the Super League right now.
No, Arsenal are lucky because the team that they're fighting with for the 4th spot is Spurs. That is the thing that's going for you. Had it even been Wolves, you guys would have been shitting bricks right now.
But Wolves are losing every game.
I'm saying with Spurs, so you're happy, you're comfortable. You can say what you want to say because you know what's going to happen with that team.
Just by the fixture list, I think Arsenal need to finish it by the Spurs game, which they will. If Spurs lose to Tottenham and Arsenal even get a point, they have a 3-point gap. Sorry, Spurs lose to Tottenham. No, Spurs lose to Liverpool. And then in the Arsenal
game, they will. Klopp is not going to let a single point slip.
Yeah.
It's going to be
unfortunate. Yeah, that's again a good way. The unfortunate point for Klopp there is, in terms of the championship, I don't think City will let a point slip either.
That's true. Yeah, how do you say they have an easy run? Right, they had an easy run the whole year. So I don't know how to put 2 and 2 together there. But yeah, it's City's championship to lose. It's City's UEFA Cup to lose. It's everything. City's everything to lose right now, including their manager.
Best 2 sides in the world, Sapre?
Currently, yes, of course.
Are playing tonight.
Oh, nice.
Like, I rate Liverpool really highly, which I have said earlier on this podcast. Like, Van Dijk is the Rolls Royce of defenders. And Jota is fantastic. What a lovely buy from Wolves. Luis Diaz feels like he was born in the Premier League. And then there's, of course, Salah, Mane. I don't even have to mention them. Trent and Robertson, fantastic. Alisson is a lovely keeper. So nothing to knock on them. But then Madrid are Madrid and City are City. So
what did Thiago underwent some cataract or what? He's got some vision suddenly for the past few days. It's playing very well.
Oh, okay. I thought didn't you say Hamza Chaudhary yesterday?
No, that
was for Keita.
That was for Keita. Sorry, my bad. I still, whenever someone says Hamza Chaudhary, I just laugh because I remember his face. I don't know, man. It's just something to do with him.
Which is exactly how we would look if we go and play with those players. Okay?
I look like that today. Like what we would look. There is no future. I'm his closest cousin.
Hambi Chaudhary.
Wow. Both of you need to be in independent cupboards.
Sapre, you'll be keen to know, Sivaram, you too, Boria Mazumdar has been suspended by the BCCI for 2 years.
6 वर्ष के लिए होना चाहिए
था. But we knew that, right? That came out like a while ago.
No, officially today when they announced the sanctions. Okay. This was all from sources earlier that saying that.
So he is not going to be allowed at a game. So if he wants
at a venue, I can't interview any contracted player.
Got it. Okay.
So he's basically been blackballed from.
So
the
he can
industry.
come on this podcast now.
Yeah, he can.
So he's got two options: either write for Sportskeeda or come on the podcast.
Hey, both of which I've done. I have Boria Mazumdar before Boria Mazumdar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Well
Okay,
deserved. Well
quick
deserved.
relegation battle. Now, I'm shocked here because I don't think I've been following very well. But Everton, when did they reach? Yeah, they're going to be relegated at this rate.
They are. They did do well over the weekend, right? What did they do? Richarlison scored that winner. Or did they draw?
No, they won.
Everton's
They
match-
won.
They won 1-0. Yeah. That's how they.
Yeah, they're going to sack Lampard because that's not what they got him in for. They wanted to make sure they go to the championship, get some money, and then maybe try next year.
No, played against Chelsea and beat them. Yeah, just like some hope for them to kind of stay up because Burnley also won their game against, I think, Watford. But yeah, some hope, glimmer of hope for them. I thought when you
Norwich
said,
are already relegated.
yeah. No, when you said let's talk about relegation, I thought for like next season I was going to say Fulham, but this season.
Hey, the last two times we came up when we did badly, we were playoff champions. Okay, that's like a lucky third place that you get. This time we are champions.
So we'll finish
Last time we
bottom.
came up as
So
champions.
lucky first place.
We stayed in the Premier League for a good 13-14 years. So I predict that this time around.
Bournemouth also came up. So don't
Yeah.
flatter
Yeah.
yourself so much. Okay.
Now will Ryan Fraser go back to Bournemouth? Like he keeps switching, right? Between every team that gets relegated, now he's going to
Is that when you have 11 players and you have to make teams as one player who can bat and bowl in both teams, right?
correct.
Ryan
He's gonna
Fraser can, how kidhar bhi ja sakta hai. We have one player shot, he'll just come.
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
Oh, by the way, I don't know why we
Scott
skipped
Parker.
over
We
this.
can't wait till next season. Can't wait.
Sorry.
Sapre brought it up.
Terrible.
I was fine. Yeah.
No. Your internet is terrible. We missed everything you said. Say that again.
Yeah. I said you said internet. I said yeah. That was
Acha, okay,
my
cool.
only-
Good chat. Wait, before we jump into everyone else, because you brought up Chelsea, Arsenal can actually make it a third. Arsenal
No.
is just 3 points behind Chelsea.
No. Yeah, but no, it's not happening. 3 points is a lot with just 4 games to go. Yeah.
Hey, they just need to lose one, and Arsenal going to score 20 goals, and then goal difference will also go away. And then... So easy.
So,
Mathematically
effectively
possible.
4 points, and Chelsea play like. I mean, I know Chelsea are losing every match, but yeah,
They're not.
I don't see.
They're not losing every match, to be honest.
They didn't lose to United. Yes, they did not.
I mean, that is not their issue. I think it's someone else's issue.
I don't think Arsenal are going to easily give up on that fourth spot, which they believe it's like their.
Forget
leadership
fourth.
spot.
Sivaram said third. He's like,
No,
third.
he's
they're not
making a joke
conversation.
that Arsenal want to go for fourth.
Okay.
Very layered joke.
I didn't get that. I would like to see. I was just thinking about it yesterday. I would like to see Arsenal in the Champions League because we saw Tottenham there. They reached a final and a boring final like 2 seasons ago. Arsenal, it's been a while, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a while since we went into the round of 16 to play Bayern Munich. And Germany is such a nice place to visit one time. You can go there, look around, drink a beer, play a game in the night, and then you go back the next day. Simple, never to go back again.
I love this. The worry is already that round of 16 knockout class that will come.
Hey, but aren't you getting that Benfica striker Nunez? Didn't Arsenal bid for him in January and they said no way?
No, that was Vlahovic.
Portugal, you can't use these
Vlahovic.
words. Huh? That is
Nunes,
like
yeah, just-
nameism or something. Like you can't
Yeah.
really.
It's like saying everyone from the north is Amit.
But they are. It's true.
No, so outside the stereotype, we went for Vlahovic, who snubbed Arsenal, went to Juventus.
Snubbed Juventus.
No, I think Juventus snubbed him while he's in their squad. He over the weekend came off for Chiellini. So I mean that should tell you how his career is progressing.
It's not going very well. So Vlahovic currently at Juventus is Blaovic.
Oh,
but
nice.
I think he still has.
Look at that smile on his face.
I'm so proud of his joke.
Oh my god, that turquoise really brings out your eyes.
I think it's teal though. It's not. Is it? Yeah, I think it's teal. Relegation. Anybody? Any other thoughts? Everton going down? Done.
It's pretty
That's it.
straightforward. Yeah.
Between Watford and Everton, basically.
Yeah, I think it's for 2 points.
Leeds are messing up. This American is doing jack shit there. He's not doing any better than Bielsa did.
Unless like Sam Allardyce comes back for 2 games to any of the teams and then keeps them up, that is the only way.
Is he back at Bolton? What is he doing? I have no idea.
Yeah. So that is pretty much the Premier League. We'll get on to FPL. Now I know nothing about FPL, Shivram. So
We know.
Why don't you tell us which one of... It's been a while since we've spoken about FPL, because last time we had Neville on the podcast, we didn't talk about it.
We
The previous
did.
time, I wasn't there. So where are you all currently at this point?
Let's start with Sapre, because he's going to be so bad. So I'll look really nice relatively.
I've fallen down a few places.
Not in life. I mean, where are you in the table?
Still top 160. So
160.
Right,
wow.
159.
Okay, I'm on 42. So not
Same
too bad.
one.
Like
Same one. Both of us are not getting Champions League. So.
Correct. Okay. So what we're talking about is the official Football Shootball Fantasy League. If you want to take part, you still can actually. There are 4 game weeks left. 1 double game week and 2 single game weeks. So technically 3. You can go to fantasy.premierleague.com, type in 3HDRUI. That's 3HDRUI. Come join us and let's take a look at the leaderboard, because this leaderboard is heating up. Number 1, unlike the team he supports, Ishan Ganguly, tangled up in blue, 2409. Unless he supports Everton, but that still holds true. Al-Bal FC, Ejaz Ahmed, Eid Mubarak, 2384, Partey all night. He should win. Sagnik Gupta, 2362 points. Kai Seen, another Chelsea supporter, Aditya Shetty, 2354 points. Number 5, Preeta Konar, consistent Suicide Squad, 2351. I think she supports Norwich. Why else would you call your team?
I mean, or United.
United, yeah.
That could be true, but okay. So let's take a quick look at what's coming up, because this is going to be a double
Just
game week.
one Chelsea last year, or was last year Liverpool, the year before that Chelsea? What teams have we covered?
No, year before was Liverpool first time.
Last year was Chelsea.
The first season was Liverpool. Last year was Chelsea. We want something new, don't we? So who's there with something new? I don't think
you
there's
can
anybody.
Just buy me one. It'll be Arsenal.
Party all night. So we're on party all night side.
Yeah. Sagnik.
Go for it.
Rangnick.
Now I don't have as much hope as I did earlier.
Anyway, so if you want to take a punt, Leicester play Everton and Norwich. If Leicester go out tomorrow night, they would have nothing left to play for except points in the Premier League. So they would go all out. I don't think they'll rest anyone. So that could be a good bet, because even if someone gets rested for Everton, which is again technically an easy game, then they play Norwich. Right? So it makes absolute sense to go all out, maybe triple up. The other team is Chelsea, who play Leeds and Wolves, both of whom have leaked a ton of goals recently. So that could be a good shot. The last one, the most obvious one, is City. They play Wolves and Newcastle.
So the most obvious is don't get a Wolves player, because they're playing Chelsea and City in the same game week. Which means I got Johnny last week, so I have to get rid of him now.
This is the problem with you. You buy one player this week, take -4, and then sell him next week, and then take another -4. So net you got 0 points and -8.
0.
I mean, that explains the 162 in the table.
159.
Sorry.
Show some respect, man.
I mean, where is the respect? You are closer to me than you are to Shivram. Like, you should be absolutely ashamed of this.
I mean, he's already fallen a few places now, Karthik. There is no looking back. Anyway, so this is going to be a fantastic game week. There are 2 more game weeks left. A couple of them are actually blank game weeks. United don't have a game in game week 37 because everyone's sick of their games. No one wants to watch them. And obviously the last game week, everyone plays together at the same time, which is on the 22nd of May. So this weekend, this game week
37, only United aren't playing. What nonsense.
Everybody played midweek unnecessarily. There was no reason to play this midweek.
That is a full season, you can tell. There's no reason to play.
Full season, you can tell. Full season. The good part about this game week is Arsenal and Spurs face off. So the 4th spot will more or less be decided by the end of this game week. So it's going to be fire.
Okay, so this weekend that's a midweek game, I'm guessing. Next midweek.
12th May, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, how can you start with no without knowing and then see that I'm right?
KNOW, no. I said, I know.
That's a match to bookmark. So this Sunday, Liverpool, Tottenham. And
which is why Arsenal will possibly go into the game with the opportunity to make
next Thursday
5-point gap.
Hey, what Thursday night? When will we sleep, man?
You can sleep after the season gets over. 22nd May ke baad.
It is fitting, right? Thursday night, the loser of the match will have to get used to Thursday nights. Like,
That's true. That's a good point.
It is pretty
what he
fitting.
means is Europa League. Because you're currently in the Conference League, which I don't think they show.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone watches.
I'm not even sure I have to be up for any of the weekdays.
No. They just send you the CD home. You can watch it your own time. In a cupboard, you can watch by yourself.
Man.
Anyway, that's the end of FPL.
Yeah, the good stuff on FPL. Sivaram, one final question for you on FPL. Now you have 3 or 4 game weeks to go. Where do you predict yourself finishing? Set yourself a goal. Top 30?
30th, easy.
Yeah, top 30 for Sivaram. We're all rooting for Sivaram. We're also rooting for Mr. Gupta because we want to buy an Arsenal third jersey.
They're also cheaper. Like if I buy this season, it'll be 1,200.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll be right up to wrap this up.
Have you ever wondered where the business world is headed? How the ways in which we create, market, and sell to consumers will evolve? Or if we'll ever go back to wearing pants while working? For answers to all of this and more, tune into Advertising is Dead with me, Varun Dugirala. Every Tuesday, as I talk to entrepreneurs, leaders, and change makers from across business, media, marketing, and beyond. You can catch all episodes of Advertising is Dead on the IVM Podcast website, app, or wherever you get your podcast from.
We are right back on episode 32, Football Shootball. Guys, we need to come up with a name. So, Sapre, I'm going to give you 2 minutes
Andaaz Apna
to
Apna.
think. Oh, that's the name. Okay, I'm sure we have used it before.
Or
but
we could
I
use
think
Golmaal also if you want. Either of those will work.
Okay, so Andaaz Apna Apna, it is, or yeah, don't watch it in your closet. It's probably a better experience with friends. Okay, Bayern Munich, they won 10 titles in a row. Now, I know y'all will mock it like Bunden, whatever, but 10 titles in a row is, I mean, it's maddening. Yeah.
Haven't they won every cup available to them outside of the Champions League every year?
No.
What is it?
I mean, this year also.
Pokal.
This year they lost like final in the Pokal, right? Mönchengladbach. And they played their strongest side.
Hey, see, now you're just making up. I started with Pokal, then you said just went on somewhere. Some fantasy character, he said, some Dota, LOTR.
LOTR. No, so they
now like Lewandowski leaving. Are we even going to talk about Bayern Munich?
Who's leaving?
Lewandowski.
Oh
Lewandowski. What is it? Lewandowski.
He may still stay for another season.
He will come to United.
Yeah.
That's what Schweinsteiger did.
Stay.
He can actually, after watching that Cavani video, he might just go, oh, lovely fans, let me go there.
Hey, who was that kid, Rashford? Who went to hug him? Jesse Lingard.
No. Well,
please don't go. Ouch.
So Rashford apparently gave his jersey to some, I think in the Chelsea game, gave it to some kid and some uncle went and snatched it. And then Rashford went online and said, I'll find the kid and give a United fan.
Now it's just PR. It's just PR. I saw
so much time he has.
Who wants a jersey? Who wants a jersey, first of all? He's sitting on the bench. Mm-hmm. He's waiting for Tuchel to finish so he can go give him a quick run-up and hug. That's all he did. He didn't even work up a sweat. Why is he taking off his jersey? Just stay in your
Because the poor kid needs to wash his hands and wipe his hands after eating the food that Marcus gave him. So
thank God you said wipe his hands.
Yeah, that was a thriller.
Okay, so the other thing to watch out for, Sapre, you'll like this. Milan are 2 points ahead with 3 games to go.
Yes.
It could happen. Yeah.
Inter screwed
up.
This
is the point in the podcast where I stop listening.
Yeah, I have one thing for you later as well. So just 2 minutes, hold on.
Shit. Clickbait.
No, so it's Inter were going well all the way and suddenly they lost to Bologna.
If you say Inter thrice, Lukaku appears.
But he does nothing, so it's okay.
Yeah, he misses.
There's not much else in Serie A because it's only that between the two, the title race. Because the top 4 has already been decided with 4 games to go. Juventus, Napoli, and the 2 Milan.
Should be. You plan in advance. Just why all this thriller and all? Now they don't have to watch also. They can just chill. Maybe while you're switching channels, you land. It's fine.
And one for you now, Sivaram. Real Madrid are now back with the most league titles in Spain, having celebrated their success. Did you see that photo with Ancelotti?
I did. What a lovely photo.
Man.
Yeah. And because I only know about it because Barcelona tweeted saying, great, you did really well. Thank you for beating us. We are not even close to where you are. What? 15 points difference. What is that point of
Easy. Yeah.
Lovely. What a lovely.
What was the difference when they got the new manager?
I mean, okay. Again, the points
7.
I don't think. the position in the table is more important, right? Like, so Barca back to third. So something he's done.
Third? I thought
right?
they were second for a bit.
They were,
They're back to second now after. No, they were, I think Sevilla won when I saw. Anyway, they are second. You're right. And the points difference is, oh my God, it's like, I can't even count this odd number. 15. You're right. 15 between Barcelona.
Wow, the
and
La Liga
Sevilla.
expert is not expert or La Liga.
Yeah, it's been done. It's been done for a while. I just love the photo. And finally, MS Dhoni is back as Chennai Super Kings captain. Did you all knew that, right? Like he returned to power.
we knew the script. Yeah, it was script was leaked earlier. We knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I want to end at something that I learned. Mino Raiola passed away, and I was looking through his clientele, and some of the names surprised me. He was Dennis Bergkamp's transfer from Ajax. He was responsible for it. Yeah, there was Christian Vieri was one of his clients. Shevchenko was his client. I just never knew. There's a nice. I was reading something.
Christian Vieri. That brings back memories. What was that? 2004, 2005.
Pippo Inzaghi. So.
Oh wow, Pippo Inzaghi.
Yeah. From there to Haaland.
It's been a while since I've heard those names.
Yeah. So I was. There's this one excerpt from Zlatan's book, where it said the first time he met Raiola was at a restaurant in Amsterdam, and he ordered like lots of sushis only for 2 people, and said, "Don't worry, somebody will finish it or whatever." And then he removed some papers and he wrote down the names of some of these players and said, "They score 20 goals a season. You score 4. It's too difficult to sell you." And Zlatan's response is, "Even my mother
Taekwondo kick.
No, even my mother can sell those players.
Oh, wow.
I scored 4 goals, which is why I need you." And then the rest is history.
Lovely.
Oh man! Even if it's made up just for Zlatan, it's a Zlatan story. So it just belongs to him, and it's superb. Yeah. Anyway, that was good fun.
Okay. On that note, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
So if you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on our social media handles. We are at IVM Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I'm Fickleberry Hun on Twitter and Instagram. That's Huckleberry Finn, but Fickle.
If you want to reach out to me, I am Sapre on Twitter and Sapre on Instagram.
You can reach out to me at iRant, which is IYERANT on Twitter and Instagram. This is Football Shootball. Recognize.
If you're a cricket fan, check out Edges and Sledges, India's favorite cricket podcast.
The podcast focuses on Indian cricket, the IPL, and has a ton of banter both on and off the field.
We talk about the week's biggest cricket stories with current and ex-international cricketers, coaches, or sometimes just between us.
And it's hosted by me, DJ.
Me, Varun.
And me, Ashwin.
New episodes release every week.
You can catch us on the IVM Podcast's website, app,
or wherever you get your podcasts from.
Check out the Edges and Sledges Cricket Podcast.
Do you wonder why China does the things that it does? Or want to know how we could improve online privacy? Or perhaps you're thinking about how we can kickstart India's economy. If you'd like to search for the answers to such questions, check out All Things Policy, a daily public policy podcast that covers everything from employment figures to aircraft carriers. Tune in from Monday to Friday for new episodes and fresh takes.